with the Guardian's barriers and the charge, the wild charge, to catch Ling as soon as he lands with the Tempest of Blades. That is the I feel like that is the only counter initiate that they have for this team, for this composition. But the drafts are looking good, Contra. What do you think about this?
Well, I definitely think that both sides are having some of all the game plans going on. KAYUQT now drafting something that's definitely solid. It's either go big or go home time, because, you know, this is a best of 3. They cannot afford to lose this one. BINASIC just going back to the essentials there when you have so much burst, but heading into the late game, it will be a problem when it comes down to certain team fights when, you know, members of the side of KAYUQT, they do have a lot of good AoEs to expand, so if they get blown up, it's going to be hard for them. So looking for that split push that might just be happening for the likes of BINASIC.
Here we go once again on the build. Not even just throwing the purple buff. I'll throw Godzi himself away.
That's one way to work, right? Like, okay, like if that's gonna be a case, either you reset the buff or you just get that kill overall. But Hanabi just try. Wait, what? Hold up. That's not
you
legal.
don't.
He almost got a first blood as well, and he's still surviving. And here comes Yuri's gonna be joining alongside. Oh, I'm lost for words already. This is quite a tough start, but we do have first blood for.
They're stealing everything. They're stealing everything away from Godzi Legends. You won't have anything at the end of the first 2 minutes. Oh man, Godzi Legends is off to a bad start here.
Oh, okay. Now, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna move to a lane? Is he gonna just, you know, take the smaller camps? I guess he just have to do what's necessary to make sure that, you know, he has a smoother cruise. It definitely didn't sail all too well for a start. And look at Hanabi's. He's trying to join another camp away now. This is where he cannot lose the crab. Oh boy.
He's
not like this. Not like this.
You're gonna get the turtle crab? No. And that's forcing a huge rotation from KAYUQT as well. The turtle's going to be spawning in 5 seconds, I mean. And there's already a significant level gap here. 30 Gaming is already level 4. Godzi is still level 2. This turtle is no doubt going down to the hands of BINASIC. Flicker expended by Pain. That is the Abyssal Arrow not connecting to anybody as the ejection connects onto Chalap and he gets taken out.
Wow, it's all about Hanabi is just driving through and picking buffs, picking lives, and now it's a straight up 2-0. So a really solid lead heading in towards the first quarter of the game. Changu going in for a trade and easily Harley will be able to bust them down, and that's a 3-0 for the likes of BINASIC. Well, I don't think that KAYUQT is going to be anywhere near to even contest this turtle, so this is the real deal here. BINASIC just showing off how strong they are.
Yeah, this is all due to the fact that Honda Beast went ahead and went for the steal on the purple buff and then went for the orange buff steal 30 Gaming. And now they're eyeing out Chalap here. Tempest of Blades expended and they secured a kill off of that in Godzi Legends. He needs to run away because Honda Beast is right near the flicker spin. Will almost went for the ejection, but they decided to focus their attention on to Be My Angel instead. And again, they're stealing every single resources that Godzi Legends wants and needs at this point.
Yeah, and they definitely knew the game plan, making sure that this Lancelot will not be able to get himself up online with all these huge ticket items and further setting him back. Now they don't really have to worry about, you know, the sort of the assassination burst damage or even any sort of split push that will be hindered for the moment. So Changu will make sure that the bottom turret will have a lot of all these gold to be stashed up before they work on taking it down, while the waves are slightly being proxied. KAYUQT just being forced to group up so early into the game, but they're not really getting all too much out of it.
Yeah, they are trying to go, you know, Godzi Legend is still trying to find his groove in this game. he needs to just keep up to what 30 Gaming has. There's a 2-level gap that they have, a significant gold lead that 30 Gaming has over him. As I say that, Be My Angel bursted out completely by this mid lane gank by BINASIC. And that's still going to keep on coming. 30 Gaming is already 3 levels ahead. The last insanity is going to be used up to try to take down Omayuri, but force the flicker out. And 30 Gaming is going to be joining in on a fray to take him out, but Honda B secures that kill.
Ooh, they're just going pretty nasty on the likes of KAYUQT, not giving them any chance to even get under their turret. And when they do, you saw what happened over the mid lane there. 30 Gaming just moving across the map, just what Link does best overall. Is getting the little wander and then work on the second turtle of the game. Now, KAYUQT in no position to even respond. Endless Battle now being purchased by Yuri. So we will see them playing just extremely aggressive overall. They don't really have too much of worries to even
get Godsey with that ejection and the unstoppable force. No ejections available. Forced to use the perfect execution to get to yeet out of there. 30 Gaming with attempts of blade secures the kill off the Godsey, and Chango with a deadly magic takes down Chalap as well in the process. That's just KAYUQT and Vladimir here. Another ejection connection onto Vladimir, and Chango bursts him out with just the cards to the face.
Oh my! If you're on KAYUQT's side, I don't know. Who do you really want to focus now? You got 30 Gaming, 5-0, Changu Trio, and it's so hard to catch either one of them. But the good news, you know, like, if they really manage to stall and towards the late game, then they will have a smoother cruise. There's going to be maybe a tip-off on the ceiling of how far they could possibly get with this. But now, you know, turrets are being taken down. All the tier 1s are already up, and now they're working on tier 2s on both of the side lanes. Not looking all too good. 6 minutes in the game. It's the 12th nail overall, but BINASIC absolutely stomps him out.
Yo, Honda's just staring everybody down. Against the ejection as well. That was a bait.
What? Okay. Okay. Too much. Too much. That's all I'm gonna say. And here comes another ejector going on to the Lunox. She'll be able to actually pop the Force of Brilliance. And now it's a killing spree for Painflix as well. It's a swift one coming in. 7 minutes of play, and KAYUQT can only hold for so long, you know. Now already knocking on towards the inhibitors already. I don't know. KAYUQT just got to stall.
Yeah, they have to stall, but look at just the amount, the massive lead that they have mustered up. 11K for BINASIC. And then no kills at all on the side of KAYUQT. This is the perfect game that we've seen so far. Like, nobody dying.
We've never
might
seen
be
this.
The fastest game.
Yeah, it might just be a caricature in the Facebook Creator Showdown. So I'm just looking at this being perhaps one of the strongest teams that we have in this region. So 30 Gaming will be able to actually solo the turtle, and you know, this is the semifinals, and I didn't really expect it to be heading in towards game 2 with a very different sort of form coming out of BINASIC, and Chalap being forced to use his ultimate just to get himself away. So I guess they just have to expend everything that they have just to even survive, not to pick up kills. And even when they do, I don't really see a way that they could actually bust anybody. You don't want to be heading forward to face off against Honda Beast, as we saw on the previous team fight, how he can just easily stare him down and just pop the ejector into the rest of his teammates. And even if you want to catch the Link, you don't really have a clear-cut answer because they don't really have those hard crowd control to really stun him out and stop him from, you know, moving across those walls.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this out loud. I am a tank main, and it always is a big bias for me when a team has a lot of crowd controls. Because more than often than not, a good crowd control being set up always immediately secures a kill for you guys. And that's exactly what BINASIC is doing. Just like what you said, not a lot of crowd control here. They're just going to be relying on the wild shard that Chalap has not been using as much. I've only really seen the wild charge being used defensively by Chalap. And it's not going to amount as much. Yep.
Yeah, I just felt like it's only one ultimate, and you know the cooldown's going to be pretty high as well. So if you really want to land it on top of anybody, that person has to be Painflix, and even to really follow up to that, it's not going to be all too much straightforward because Painflix most likely will be, you know, hiding somewhere alongside some of all these bushes where you know he won't be seen. But oh boy, here comes 30.
Oh. Man, he was just waiting there with the wild charge being used up. 30 just waiting for him to just go in front of him and slap him in the back of the head with that stick that he has. Well, it's a sword, you know, call it a stick. It's a 0-for-2 trade. The Lord is open, can be taken away by 30 Gaming. The patience is so real for BINASIC. They really just waited for the Lord to spawn. And they said, let's make it last for an hour, says Joros Gamboa.
Okay, I don't know. I guess they want to set a very different record. Instead of the quickest game, they want to go for the longest game. So I guess we got a lot of time to talk if that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
Heading into this matchup, I don't know, does any Mobile Legends match actually lasted for an hour? That could be the greatest world record for either side of the party. But, you know, it's going to feel like 1,000 years for KAYUQT to even get there. But if that's going to be the case, imagine full item on KAYUQT. Do they actually stand a chance against BINASIC?
Late game, hyper late game, with all their items locked in, I feel like they could. But they're just going to be focusing on individual pickoffs, not going in for the team fights. Because there's a lot that BINASIC has in their pockets to really stop a full-on 5v5 clash. And really, if they can get a pickoff onto 30 Gaming, that will be big. But even more so onto Changu, because he can just burst out anybody without, like, it's nobody's business. But I digress. They are now going in for the aggression. Be My Angel is falling down as well as Godsey. The Lord is marching on over towards the top lane. They take down the inhibitor turret in just a matter of time before BINASIC punches their ticket to the finals as Vladimir and Aaron Cutie, though, stop the initial offense, but it's not enough. BINASIC, they're going to the finals, and we'll be waiting for their opponents. KAYUQT will be thrown to the losers match in the bronze match